Oh no, hold up. I forgot to do a thing. Totally professional here. Okay. Me, give me one minute to. There we go. Perfect. All right, perfect. So we are all set. We are live. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Had ourselves a little bit of a hang up. I forgot a very crucial step in the thing. I promise everyone I am 110% professional with this. Well, anyway, for everyone who is here, welcome back to another round of First to Worst. I will be your host, Dragon on Your Shirt. And today we will be running is it Nek1?
Nek1i.
Nek1i. All right. Well, thanks for giving me a help out with that. So anyway, we are running Nek1i today. Go ahead and say hi to the chat.
Hello.
All righty.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, hopefully you're here to, well, you know, freaking kick some ass and take some holds and all that other fun stuff. All right. Well, is there anything you'd like to say to chat before we get you going?
Keep your expectations low. I don't think I've passed the 5 holds yet.
That's okay. It's definitely a tricky one for a lot of people. Well, anyway, when you're ready, go ahead and you can start opening up the weapon boxes. Everyone's favorite part of the round. Ooh, got yourself a
blind.
What is that? A REM 870 of some sort?
Marshall.
Yeah. All right. Is that what you want to run with, or do you want to take a reroll?
I take a reroll.
All right. So we got one reroll.
Goodbye.
Uplink successful.
Alrighty, going for the second. See what we got.
I'm happy with that.
Oh, you're taking that? That is interesting.
Yep.
Running with a bolty over a pump shotty. That's I am intrigued. I am absolutely interested. All right. Well, with that being said, let me get a stopwatch ready and all right. So, is the runner ready?
Runner is ready.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Let me go ahead and get you deafened. All right, and they are off. Let's see. They're already taking out the guards.
You were supposed to be stabbed.
Oh wait, no, they're not at bunker yet. What am I saying? They're they're just running right past the monoliths, not really caring about the stealth bonus. Freaking dodging lasers like it's nobody's bonus. They're just knifing everybody. Nope, no gun, just all knife. That is interesting. I'll tell you what. Whether the expectations of winning are low or not, my entertainment is at an all-time high with this one. Man, they're just...
Oh, I didn't get hit. What? I thought I did.
Ladies and gentlemen, and
see what's
everything in between, I have to tell you,
I don't need those yet.
I
forgot what I'm doing.
I don't want to make any assumptions, but
Here, wait,
something
let me-
tells
let me
me
think.
this particular player has to be from the great UK with all the stabbings I'm seeing.
Interfacing with system node. Hold this position.
All right, looks like they are in it. They are in the first hold, locking it down. I think the Sosigs are about to come up right behind them. Yep. If they don't come through one of those doors right off the rip, they're definitely going to be coming up from behind you. All right. Keeping that corridor locked down.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, I think they forgot to rack one. All right. The stacks are up. We got one down. Oh, missed the second. Got it. Second's down. Third. Ooh, it looks like they're mixing it up between slide bolting and manual bolting. It's all right. You're doing fine. You're keeping good pace.
Sorry about it.
Ooh, getting some Sosig stabs in the middle of the hole. That is definitely going to give them a couple extra points. Oh, struggling on that last one a little bit. And they got it. And that is it for the first hole.
Gonna be a fun 5 or 20 minutes. For everybody involved.
All right, and now they're on their way to...
You smell?
Should be on their way to cross over from here.
Advance to next system node and take it.
Looks like we got ourselves another Vlad on our hands where they just do not care too much about the stealth bonus. I mean, it's definitely very commendable. I can 100% respect that. Let's see. Droid Q, the player gravity has to be at least realistic or playful. And I believe they're playing on playful gravity at the least. If I remember right, the playful gravity is just a lot easier on your hardware. So some people probably opt for it for that reason. I don't know if it gives any significant advantages though. Anyway. Yeah, no, they're just stabbing all the point guards. They're getting as many stabs in as they can. They are having fun. Oh no, they rolled. Honestly, with how often I'm seeing the short shotty, I'm not sure if the 2-point semi-auto roll is worth it. I think this is the third time today I've seen that damn shotgun in someone's run.
Keep it as is.
Override token found.
Yes, sir. While it's definitely the short shotty is really not that too big of a deal, you can still work with it. Out of the other semi-auto shotguns you can get, it is kind of a hindrance. It's also fairly hard to handle compared to other shotguns, it not having a stock. But it looks like they are now in their second hold, so we'll see how they handle it.
Analyzing system.
All right, swapping the red dots out. Putting it on their short shotty. Alrighty. Looks like they're sticking to the top. They got, I think from what I saw, all the hardens, or most of them. All right, we got 3 hardens on this side. No, 4. Oh, they got themselves a great lineup. All right, they're up. Got 1. Got 2. Dealing with some Sosigs. 3. 4. One more round the corner. And 5. That's it. Literally got it on the last round. Love to see it. All right. Nek1i over here doing a really, really great job on clearing out these encryptions. Now that they have a shotgun, a semi-auto, I think all Nek1i needed was a semi-auto something, and they're on good pace to get a pretty solid score. All right. Those swarms should be popping up any second now. Looks like they got themselves another solid lineup. However, they are rather close to that first one. All right. Had to 3-tap that one. Oh, out of just ran out on that last one. Oh, you're gonna have to rack it. You're gonna have to rack it one more time. I'm so sorry. And they got it.
You can see why you're so well liked. VT13.
Yeah, the semi-auto shotguns in general are fairly easy to use, but if you're not aware of the fact that you have to double rack. If you don't put one in the chamber, it's can be a bit annoying. But anyway, they are all done with the second hold. Now they are moving on to their third hold, the dreaded Inclinator. Ladies and gentlemen in chat, please put your hands together and pray for Nek1i. As we do all of our runners.
I slightly overshot that, but that's okay.
I would not wish for my worst enemy to have to run a hold on Inclinator.
Oh shit.
That's no. Oh, they're going straight for the knife, getting their stabs in.
I was raised in the UK.
Well, there we go. We call back to our last to my last question. They're aware.
Oh, no.
Not too shabby or not too stabby. Am I right, chat? All right. Ooh, that's interesting. They just rolled a 203? And they're putting it on the bolt action.
Thank you.
This runner is blowing my mind. Like a 203 on that bolt action? What?
Don't remember.
That is an odd strategy, Cotton. I can't wait to see how this works out. All right. Looks like they're going to be going through garden. They're taking a very interesting path.
Well, this is awkward.
Oh. Hold up. I think they just slapped something in real life. I heard a controller connect with something. Let's be real. If you're playing VR and you don't occasionally punch a wall or slap a vase, are you really playing VR? Yes, sir. This particular runner is definitely a melee maniac. You love to see it. Slapping these Sosigs any
Hello.
chance they get.
Howdy. What are you doing? You know what? I don't like you in particular. Oh wait, already dead.
I think you got him, dog. I definitely cannot
Okay.
wait to see what they do with this
Okay.
203 bolty monstrosity that they have concocted. I am going to have questions for them at the end of the stream.
Analyzing
One of them is going to be if they're okay. If they are mentally stable.
See everyone. There he is.
I'll need to ask them if their sleep paralysis demon is Ronald McDonald.
hardened encryption.
Honestly,
Oh
Looks
my
like-
God, I'm doing everything wrong. Ah!
look at they're struggling a little bit with that first harden. Oh no. What are they doing? Were they just fucking sidestepping them bullets?
If I can go wrong,
What's going on here?
I'll say my farewells. Bye.
It's they're having maybe having some technical difficulties with the controller, something. But anyway, they're hopping all the way down Inclinator.
Prepare to meet your maker.
The Sosigs are starting to
Okay.
build up. They got one.
Meeting myself right now. Oh no.
All right.
It's loading.
Well, I think they just managed to make through the make it through their hardens.
It's messy. It's still clearing.
Yes, sir. Definitely pulling it off. That is for
Oh,
sure.
you're just ignoring me. Okay.
Oh no, they didn't.
Just
They
thinking,
didn't get all the hardens.
I'm so good.
They're-
Ah.
Oh no. Oh no, this isn't good.
But I missed from 2 inches away.
Neutralize encryption or
All right.
I'm trying my best.
All right, so they got the one at the top that they missed.
Yes. Oh.
encryption neutralized.
Let's see. I think they have one more. Should.
Advancing to next system level.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'll stay down here. I think this is where it wants me to be
Analyzing system.
at this point. I think this is destiny. The encryptions are up there. Never mind. Destiny's a fucking liar. Did I load this? I don't remember.
Yeah, they're having fun with it. Let's see. Yep, using the 203 to keep the Sosigs nice and clear of Inclinator. I believe they should be on swarms. Let's see how they do. Sounds like the swarms are up.
Ever did hallways?
Encryption detected.
All right, there they are. The swarms are up. Ooh, hot swapping the red. Oh no, he dropped it. Oh no. I don't know what hit him. Did they just get double, triple tapped by the Sosigs? What? All right. So they got one node. One swarm down. Hey, hold up. Yeah, we'll definitely have to... Yeah. Anyway, so they got the second.
I keep doing that.
Oh, no. Let's see.
Encryption.
All right, perfect.
Cleared it.
Advancing to next system layer. Analyzing system.
All right, so they got the they got their swarms. They got their swarms all cleared. Now it's just up for the recursives. Right, using that 203 to keep the honestly, the 203 rolling the 203 early could make for a good like crowd controller
You know what?
for Inclinator. That might have to be something worth trying
I think you'll be fine.
during your guys' practice rounds.
There.
All right. The recursive should pop up any minute.
Recursive encryption.
There they are. There's the recursives. Let's see how they handle it.
But it's slowly.
Yeah, you definitely want to go slow on those stairs. If you go a little too fast... Oh, they're just bopping recursives.
Hello.
Hmm.
Kinda use my sausage, which is a problem.
Are they gonna... Oh no, they're gonna... Oh no! They porcupined it! They did not... They didn't shave it. Oh, we're having some technical
What does that go
difficulties
up?
here. It's getting a little fuzzy. All right,
This is not
let's see if they can save it. I don't. If they can save it, I'm going to be very, very impressed. All right. Moving back up to deal with it. Honestly, at this point, it might not be a bad idea for them to grab a Sosa gun. Okay, so... Oh, hey, the Sosigs helped a little bit.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
They took out some of them.
Yeah.
No, you still got it.
Yeah.
You can save it.
You know what? I think I'll just try and survive.
Oh, they're just... Okay, they're just gonna let...
Option here.
They're just gonna wait it out?
Yep. Wish to cower and hide.
I don't know if that's good for the score, friend. You still got it. I think there's like maybe like 2 or 3 nodes on that thing. You could still run up and finish it. But I guess if they want to wait it out, I guess that's it's a bold strategy. I'll say that much. Oh wait, here we go. All right, they're getting the Sosa guns. They're going back. They're going back up for round 3.
Still try. I can still try. I can still try.
That's right, you got it. Okay, they got one. Hey, let's go! Saved it at the end. All right.
As intended.
So, really quick, hold up. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bother them super fast.
Advance to next system node and take.
Hey, Nek1i, real quick. If you got a second, you think you can head to a safe place real quick? We're just going to check something out real fast. All right.
This corner.
All right, that'll work. If you can do me a favor and pull up your options panel and slam it against the wall, I'm just going to double check something super quick.
Friends.
All right. Yep. Just put that. Yeah, it. That's
Yes,
fine.
you lock it.
All right. If you can do me a favor and go to simulation settings super quick and double check your player gravity. That's on playful. Huh. I didn't realize playful was that floaty. Interesting. Anyway,
I feel like it's realistic.
it's entirely up to you. I think the only thing that we mandate is that ballistics be on realistic. So, okay, just gonna switch it to that. All right. Well, that's fine. Okay. Well, anyway, continue with your run.
That's anyway.
Huh. Well, that is definitely interesting. I didn't realize playful gravity made that much of an impact. Well, anyway, with that being said, they are done with Inclinator and they are on their way to the void. I can't do it as good as Spanners. Anyway, let's see. They're making their way through. I believe this is the pump supply point.
Awkward.
Yes, sir. That was a fantastic comeback.
Like
They gave up for a second, but then they decided
okay,
to
like
eke it
Joe.
out at the end.
That's perfectly fine.
Love to see that.
I think it's this way.
Let's see.
I should probably just do this.
I noticed they've been switching. They've literally been swapping the red dot and hot swapping it between
think I might
the
have just taken a
shotgun and the bolt action. The big question is, are they going to give up on the bolt action in this round? I feel like they'd have to. But if they can manage to rock that bolt action all the way to the end, I will be impressed. All right, making their way to the altar supply point. I am honestly curious to see if they're gonna if they will make a logical decision or if the silly strain just keeps on straining. All right, clearing out some patrols. Oh no. Using the corner of the altar to keep the supply guards from just poking their heads out and
I'm gonna go for
getting involved.
Oink.
All right, just picked up a free health from the health dogs.
Override token found.
Yeah, honestly, the fact that there's only one supply guard, that 203 definitely did its job.
Sure, I have mini grenades. Really shouldn't. Please do not survive this one.
I am honestly, I am certain that you will be able to survive this hold. All right. Still running with the knife.
Yeah, that's gonna need a lot of those. No, it's over here. Over here.
Getting a little tripped up. All right. See what they get. All right, going for the 8 point. Ooh, getting the HK G11. That is honestly, that is a solid. I don't know. I'm very mixed on getting the G11 a little bit. But it is definitely
can
not
make
the
this-
worst roll to get. That is for sure. I guess it really all depends on how you feel about the G11 being a... Wait, what are they doing?
I think I found a way
Are-
to make it work.
Override
There's-
token found.
But there's rails on the... You know what? I'm not going to argue. They clearly
It's reload.
are more advanced than the average person. Smarter than the average Sosig.
I was doing it correct way.
An absolute genius.
I feel like I'm being stupid.
The pinnacle of
This in dark does not.
there's something. All right, their IQ is definitely somewhere up there.
Oh, it's this way.
No, it's
I'm gonna struggle with this for a bit.
they can figure it out. I promise. There we go. It's okay. I'm sure that would happen to anyone who ever comes across the G11 without prior knowledge. But gosh dang, the 203 on top of
At
the...
this point.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can do many things to make this worse. Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's gonna be one of those runs. You know, I'm here for it. I'm done questioning.
SMG with Big Mag, maybe. SMG with Big Mag. Hello, Scorpion. Another optic, thank you. Peter, please. Thank you.
All right. Looks like they got themselves an SMG with a drum mag.
This should be full auto. Okay, my entire view is a mess.
All right. Looks like they're just
Still confident.
gonna despawn a bunch of the extra stuff.
If this is the first time I pass this hold, I'm gonna be amazed.
You know what? I
So,
I
at this point-
believe. I'm going
awkward.
to choose to believe.
Add some burst. And I
Oh,
got
no.
shot in the butt.
All right, and they are in it. They have finally made it to the fourth hold. They're in void. They did not care about that stealth bonus at all.
Analyzing system.
And as we've seen earlier with Vlad, you don't necessarily need the stealth bonus. You just need to be fast.
Hello.
I think they forgot to... You forgot to wind her up. All right, there we go. Now we got that hyper burst going. I think. No, it's still on semi. Interesting.
Where are you? You're over
All
there.
right. Taking some shots from the darkness,
Be tripping.
the dark
No, it's-
areas.
I'm gonna figure that out in a second.
I think the stealths are already up. They are. All right, so they got the one. I think I see the next one. There it is. There's two. All right.
There we go.
So they did get the other ones. All right, cool. All right, so that's it for the stealths. Now we're moving on to the polymorph. The dummy thick recursive is up next.
See, now you can see the casings.
Analyzing
I'm honestly
Tell me if
curious
it's
to
any
see
good
how
for
they
it.
handle the polymorph. I have just been nothing but
Ha!
amazed with how they're managing. I guess, you know, you gotta fight chaos with more chaos. Chaos versus lunacy. All right. They're keeping all the spawn points locked down. Just popping those SOSIGs as they pop out. I don't know if they're using hyperburst. It sounds like it, but I just can't tell. Maybe the HK is that powerful and you can just one tap SOSIGs. Anyway, sounds like the polymorph is up and it's all the way at the other end. All right. Alrighty. And looks like they're lining it up. They already got a couple of the nodes. Oh. And that's it. Honestly, I think that has to be the cleanest encryption I've seen from Nek1i. That was actually pretty solid. With the G11 too. All right. Despawning all the extra junk, keeping their PC from lighting on fire. I can respect that.
Shoot his feet.
Hmm.
Make him bleed. Focus on that.
All right. Looks like they're chilling at the very back end. Oh, they're getting close.
Use my brain for a second.
Let's see. That regenerative should pop up any minute. There it is. Regenerative is up. Looks like they're taking a hot minute to clear out some of the SOSIGs. All right, coming around the corner, and here we go. Just going. Oh no. All right, and the regenerative is done. They have made it past Void, and it looks like their first time passing Void too. Who knows? Maybe they might be in for a personal best. I'm not sure what their scores are prior, but
I'm gonna be happy about it. I'm gonna be a big old happy chappy. I'm probably gonna die in the next one.
honestly, I would love to see them make it past the free for all. This runner has to be the funniest, most entertaining. This
Do not die to the pit.
Whatever you say about the score, this run is chock full of humor. All right. Oh, they didn't have around it. That has to be the most awkward thing.
Whoever not to leave him alone. Feel like it was having a bad enough day, but
they did take the tram. Honestly, I think this might be, as far as I can tell, this might be the first time I've seen someone use the tram.
Hello.
I can't remember if I've ever seen anyone else use tram. Ladies and gentlemen, I will make sure that I badger Putter to make sure we get a tram use counter in the stream for every tram use. I want to see how many tram uses we see at the end of first to worst.
You know, I'll see what else I get. That's how we'll decide this. There we go.
All right, now I cannot wait to see what they use for the last round.
Jalen won't be happy, but I can pretend.
Oh.
Can't even do it anyway.
Bated breath. Getting an 8-point assault rifle.
Something easy to reload.
Ooh. Hey, yo, we
pretty
got
easy to unlock.
ourselves a M16A4 with a carry handle sight.
Nice choice.
That is a holy grail roll right there to get both an M16 and the carry handle with it. Love to see it. Granted, I don't blame them for passing up the carry handle sight, though. I'm sure a lot of you would also do the same.
What is me saying? He's saying I should probably keep the shotgun in case of emergency.
All right, looks like they're selling.
Token found.
They just got rid of the HK G11.
Now we do kind of the same thing, but you know what? I like you.
Keeping, I guess they decided to. Oh wait, hold up.
You're being upgraded to grenade launcher duty.
Interesting. They're putting the 203 on the Scorpion instead of the M16.
I need more health.
I honestly kind of forgot they had that.
Health. Yes. Just again. Health.
But you know what? This rudder has already proven to us that they're here to goof. They are a total goof troop.
Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to see if this runner can get one more stab in before their run's over.
I don't know if I like this dog. Oh shit.
Oh. Yes,
Go where I'm going.
get away from that canker sore.
I'm definitely going the wrong way.
That absolute pimple.
Loop around. Figure it out.
Let's see, are they lost? Do they not know where they need to go? Honestly, getting lost in this game on Institution is
I know
very
the
easy.
turbine. I think.
Like, if you thought getting lost in hallways was easy, ooh boy.
Ah.
All right, they found it. They figured it out. I knew I had it in them.
Hello.
Clearly, the brightest mind of our generation.
I'm gonna have a bad time. I need to find this point. More than anything.
All right. Not really caring too much about the stealth bonus. They're just kind of making their way. Are they just...
There it is.
All right, and they're in it. Ladies and gentlemen,
You know what?
we have finally made it.
Sure. 2 and 3.
We made it.
I made it.
We made it to Terrabine. Let's see if the Goof Troop can eke out a win.
Front sight might get in the way, but that's why we open both eyes.
All right.
Okay.
Making a hot swap with the red dot. Looks like they're taking the top of Terrabine, getting that stellar vantage point that lets them see everything. All right, the cascading is up. All right, taking out some Sosigs. They're lost. They have no idea
Feel like I'm blind,
where the cascading is. It's
probably
probably like right underneath them too. Let's see.
Let's have a look. Oh,
Yes,
encryption.
looks like they decided to hop down to find the cascading. They found it. All right, it's popped. Just chopping it down to the little popcorns and sorting them out later. There we go, and the cascading is done, ladies and gents, and everything in between.
Once again.
The Goof Troop is doing it. The Goof Troop is winning.
And uppity doo. That's overshot. Well, I'm going over here now.
Oh no! Oh, they almost fell into the void.
See, that's a good plan B. 'Cause it's
Not that it
crap
would make a
in water,
difference,
everything.
but the fact that they stuck the landing
Still.
is still
Keep on
impressive.
your toes all times. It's perfect. It's exactly what you want. You got a moment's
That
notice,
was
stick 'em in
still
grenade.
that was still a very good
Kind of
clear on the
losing
cascading
hope at
note.
this point.
Ooh, hell yeah! Give them Sosigs a taste of their own medicine. Let them know how the greenberry feels. All right, it looks like they've chosen to hide in the corner, up on the top end of turbine,
I think he
waiting
might
for
be
that orthogonal. And the orthogonal is up. Let's see what they do. Ooh,
Oh,
they're out of.
reload was good.
They ran. Oh no, they came up a few rounds short. But let's see. All right, they're just laying that hammer down. All right, taking a moment to clear some Sosigs.
Okay.
All right, now they're working on it. Looks like they've got.
Eventually, I'll hit something. Maybe it'll be.
Oh
good.
no!
Whoa!
Oh no! The Sosigs are putting the pressure on.
I ran out of ammo, so take that.
Oh, just gave that Sosig a very violent boop. Sent him into the void. All right, I think they have
Going so
one.
high.
Nope. One more side. Two more sides.
Need to be overside.
Come on, orthogonal. Let them have it. Let them have it. Just give it to them.
Low.
Oh no. Sosigs are putting the pressure back on. They're making a hot swap to the
Oh, it's actually
M16.
need about-
Ooh,
Works
ooh,
out.
pairing the shield. All right, let's see. They got it. They got it. All right, I think they have just the one last no. They're gonna have to.
Oh, you're up top.
They're gonna have to pull it off. Oh, come on, let him give it to him. Oh no,
Rotated, but at the worst time.
the orthogonal is just not being fair at all. Ladies and gentlemen, you hate to see it. All right. Oh, there we go. Oh, yes, they got it!
Alive.
They got the orthogonal!
Advancing to next
Okay, reload everything.
Oh man,
Still grenade in
they're gonna do it. All right, I'm choosing to believe. All right, I believe
Panic.
they've got this. All right, they're definitely gonna finish. That is for certain. All right, if they can make it past the orthogonal, the refractive is it's nothing. All right, they're gonna handle the refractive no problem. All right, they're making it back on top of turbine.
10 circles.
Wait, did they just honk?
10 circles like a buffoon.
Do they have Goose Sam board on? What? All right, back on
I
top.
have a grenade launcher. What am I doing? There we go.
Using the 203 to just one tap those breacher boys.
Okay, that's where I need to face.
Alrighty. Yes, sir. That is some good stuff. Honestly, any grenade launcher on the top of Terrabine sounds like a good time to me. All right, refractive is up. Let's see what they do. All right, we're switching to the M16. That's one shot. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, they're switching to the shotgun. That's two shots. Come on, you got this. Wait, it's right there. It's right there. You got it. All right, slapping a red dot on top of their shotgun real fast. All right, 3. Come on, where to go? Where to go? Oh, it's down there. It's down there.
Next one's to my right.
Right behind the building. 4. All right, we got a glimpse of where it was. Okay, 5. Oh no, they're gonna. They might have to pick it up a little bit. 6. Oh no, I think the number 4 trick only works with bullet boost. See, was that 4, 5? I think this would be their 6th shot. As you guys can tell, I'm really good at counting. I promise.
So now we begin the search.
It's definitely right below. All right, just peek out a little bit.
The search isn't going very well.
You might have to drop down to the lower. Oh wait, no, it's right there. They just passed it. Come on, it's just right where you're at. Just look a little bit to the left.
So it's from behind.
Oh no. They're gonna have to drop down to get to it.
Trying.
Oh wait, no. There it is. They just found it. Okay.
Hello, friend.
Switching back to the shotgun. All right. That's 6. I'm gonna say 6, 7. Oh no. 8. Oh, they might have to switch to the AR. They're not making good pace.
So it's this way. Somewhere.
Come on.
There he is.
Oh wait, no, there it is. Okay, so we got 9.
Great.
It's almost done.
Oh, I can see you from here.
10. 11. Oh wait, no, it's right below him. 12. Come on!
Right below me again.
You got this! All right, I believe. 13. 14. 15. Come on. 16.
How much do you have?
17. Oh, it looks like they ran the timer out. Yeah, they ran the timer. It's that is odd. We have never done that before. They're not dead, but they didn't finish. That's a pretty good score, though. I am very, very impressed. Nonetheless, honestly, that might have to go down as the most entertaining run of the free-for-alls. Anyway, let me go ahead and undeafen them, and we will get their score and do all that good stuff.
It's only 30 minutes.
Howdy, howdy. How are you doing?
You score, I guess, but you saw the.
Oh wait, is
process.
that a personal best?
Yep.
Oh hell yeah! Hey, personal best in the chat. All right, here we go. You love to see it. Honestly, I gotta be real with you. That has to be the most entertaining run I've seen this whole free for all. Like you have me busting up laughing a few times.
I'm glad I've succeeded. I guess.
For sure. All right. So if you could do me a favor and look at your score for a hot minute, and I'll go ahead and I will jot that down. Let's see. That's 921. So 921. Then 850. All right, now that we got your score, well, I guess how are you feeling after that?
Glad it turned out better than any practice run, but I'm also. I wish I took the last hold.
It's all right. I think it's On the bright side, you definitely taught us that number 4 shot, number 4 buckshot on the refractive probably only holds up if you're using the bullet boost. And probably might also be the fact that you probably weren't hitting it with the full spread. Maybe that might have something to do with it. But honestly, I just have to ask, with everything I've seen today, how do you function? And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just, you're putting grenade launchers on bolt actions on top of the shotgun. Like, do
So if it explains anything, my main board is like limited ammo freehold or 5-hold on. I forgot the guy that only starts with a knife.
oh,
Yeah,
Patrice?
that's the main one I play.
Oh, is that why you were getting all the stabs in?
Yeah, and that's also because I'm from the UK, so have to represent a bit of the culture.
Oh, hold up. Looks like we lost the stream. Hold up. There we go. Okay, stream's back. Perfect. Anyway, so I guess that confirms my earlier suspicion that you were from the UK or something.
Specifically Scotland, in the north.
Oh, Scotland. All right. Well, shoot. Well, that was a really good run. Is there any questions from chat? Let's see. All right. We do have one question, and maybe you might be able to answer this with how absolutely in tune you are with the universe. Why hot dogs?
Just tastes good. It's like, sometimes if you sneak up behind them and tear their head off, a really nice treat afterwards. Something we can really enjoy.
There you go. It's all just to feed the players as they go. All right, we got another one. Let's see. How many hours do you have? Like, you don't have to
right
pull up
now,
a stat specifically.
230.
230? Pretty good for that amount of time, though. Let's see. Major Crimes has stated this individual is clearly above questioning. All right, let's see. How do you feel getting a PB on the stream, giving it your best to get to the end no matter what?
Honestly, that feels really good. I was generally kind of having a bad feeling when I started off, especially with me missing at the start and slamming into the laser detector.
Yeah, I saw that.
After that, it felt pretty good, aside for the jank.
All right, well, let's see. Let's see. So with that being said, looks like we have all the questions answered. We've got the score jotted down. Is there anything you would like to say to chat before we close this out?
Even if at first you don't succeed, at least make it hilarious.
Well, there you have it. Go out with a funny. All right. Well, with that being said, I think we are all ready to tune out. Everybody in chat, keep practicing, stay hydrated, and we will see you all in the next round of First to Worst. Later.